Hello, fellow Pokefans, welcome Mr. Who Reviews. And today everyone, I'm reviewing Pokemon Horizons, a battle you can't afford to lose, bond that is tested. Hmm. And yeah, last time, Liko and the others battled the six heroes and won, and they were able to get them out of the clutches of the explorers and exceed or whatever. But that made things worse for why involved was making people think that they took the six heroes from them, and yeah, just smearing their name even more. And yeah, this episode begins showing an ad for the strong spear saying coming out soon, and throughout somebody that seed gave a strong spear to Ono, hoping she'll advertise it since he's like a streamer. And that's not slant about it, but when he's off the phone, and Molly and Murdoch are there, and yeah, he's the ally to Brian Voltacker, so he's a good guy. And yeah, Legolas are able to get a meeting with the principal of the Orange Academy and Gruta, the Paldanian champion. I forgot her name. And in terms of they get the information that Penny and Doc got from the Exceed Museum, and they go down try to get them to stop the launch, but yeah, the person saying that they don't really have the power to do that, and if they even tried, it wouldn't be wouldn't be good since the information is from the Rising Vault tacklers, and they're seen as villains in this situation, and the way they got it doesn't really seem that good either. And people just point out that people might say bad stuff about Ryan Old say they don't mind, but Dot does point out that says streamers you just have to deal with like trolls on their channels or whatever, and cause someone to actually quit because they couldn't really take it anymore. Yeah, but the principal did say they might be able to ban strong beers in the academy, and yeah, that's what I expected. But hmm. I mean, then seeing folks on uh, the dash the Dot look like with the Liko and Roy look like. And yes, he's just feeling insecure about her battle abilities. Just remembering when the three of them first met, and the Liko looked like he said the Dash that he can teach her about battling. And she's still a bit down in the dumps, being the only one in her friend group failing the Trestle course. And when they're in the middle of their battle, Jesse leads without them noticing. And yes, you got a package from Exceed. And yeah, it's a strong spear. She got it because she participated in the expedition or the testing uh, back in the like a voltage arc. And she thought that uh, make her and her friends equals again. But then she saw that the structure is being banned. They put like a poster or something up. And when she overhears the leak on that talking about how they're the ones that got banned, she is really upset. Just taking Nico just hogging all the power for herself since she was able to pass the Trestle course. Well, barely, but whatever. I'm hearing about how dangerous strong spears are. She has to go to a battle where if the Dasha she wins, then you got to lift the band. Yeah, and love the students coming to observe battle like Penny, Nimona, uh, Dash's friends. And yeah, battle it seems pretty good, and it seems like Swana is doing a decent job against Masquerada. You know, and even somehow when she's doing even feather dance, the feathers actually sticking to Masquerada. I thought like feather dance was like raise your opponent's defense, not like get mobilized or stick to the opposing Pokemon, but I don't know. And there is a good part about when Swallow has to use the water gun and Malcolm just runs on with a quick attack and takes that and wars it. They're able to get the uh, feathers off. And yeah, that really wants to win. So she uses the strong spear, even though Liko is trying to get her not to. And that's when some of the kids that see how like out of control uh, Swana is getting, and eventually Dash sees it as well. And even when he tries to return to the Pokeball, isn't there really listening, and she only sees the error ways after Swana when she sees Swana is hurt more than I think she should be, but mm. And yeah, she's just apologize when the battle's over. Swana when her friends come over, she's got to run, but Liko if does gets her to stay, saying if you run now, you'll regret the rest of your life. And yeah, her friends say how good the battles she was has shown when before she used a strong spear, and the three does the Dash and the Roy look like to apologize to each other since they never reinformed. Like, well, she never informed them how she was feeling, and they didn't know it. So yeah, and yeah, that's what's only gonna she isn't gonna use the strong spears anymore, and she isn't gonna use any like technique or something that would overwork her. Swana, and when it's walking with her friends, they actually inform her that she can just retake the Trestle test or Trestle course. Yeah, that was like a one time thing. I don't know why Lako was so down as they could retake it back then, but ugh. And after that, the Lako now just planning their next move, and let's get to Lockwell, but Murdoch doesn't inform them over the phone that the explorers are occupying it, and Ult thinking that the Ray Soggy might be able to get there, but Roger informed that it says so high it can't, but the Orla saying she's gonna make something to fix that. Looking at Marnie and Penny come, and they're gonna tell him about the track will be able to destroy the local core, and they need 18 types or terrestrial type Pokemon, and gonna try to look for strong trainers. Marnie and Penny actually volunteered to join League on that, and yeah, Liko and the others didn't count themselves at the strong trainers to have the Trestle types. Yeah, I know they're kids, but still. Ugh, I don't know. And yeah, just anime everybody celebrating having like a new well, not really new ally, but new people joining them in the fight. And yeah, the first time, and yeah, they get a decent. You can kind of understand why Dash was pressured into using the strong spears to being insecure about her battle abilities and just worried that her friends will leave her behind because he feels like he's weak. And I do like when Roy was saying to the principal that what they're saying is the truth, and the principal saying something like the truth could be twisted and nowadays anything could be seen. And the truth just look of AI and would have like animated characters that do stuff like in the South Park episode last season. Some people can tell, some people can't. Yeah. And yeah, I was thinking that the that the league could actually show how bad Stormspear are in battle, but I remember when they faced uh, Onyx and Cornia, or name it, I can't forget now. In that in that like strong spear test place, and yeah, the people there really knows the damage their Pokemon were having. So yeah, probably do something more. Hmm. And yeah, I don't know why they play the dramatic music before anything dramatic happened during the battle, but yeah, like I like hearing it. I'm guessing with the Dash and the legal battle, the people that saw it are well, some of them probably are convinced that Strong Fears should be banned, but like Legal said, that isn't gonna be the last one to use it if someone else thinks that they're too weak and they see it as a way of getting stronger. Um, yeah. And yeah, anyway, next episode, Anne is going to show up, and the legal now going to try to get stronger, and also going to be, I think it's going to be about Hassel from the Elite Four, and Dot's going to be battling against uh, Penny's Vaporeon. I wonder if this, or if that's going to be the episode where Quaxwell going to go on to Quaddle, but don't know. And yeah, I wonder if Anne's gonna, or if Nico's gonna bat Anne, and if Dot, or if Roy's gonna be battling Marnie again, or is it Mona? I forget names. Mm. Anyway, till next time, I am Deb. Don't forget to check my or to like, subscribe, and check my community tab, whether it's on my channel or just in the recommended, somewhere in the recommends section on YouTube or whatever. And as I was saying, until next time, I'll see you guys later.